Hi everyone. Last time I did a steno demo on anatomy lecture. Today we're going to look at how to not gain weight as a remote cart captioner.
Today, I'm going to talk about how remote stenographers working from home should be careful not to gain weight. This piece of advice is true for not only stenographers, but people in any seriously sedentary job. At least an on site court reporter or cart captioner has to run from class to class, hauling all their equipment, which is some physical activity. But a remote stenographer stays home most of the time. And if you're an introvert like me, you'll probably have a lot of hobbies that are also sedentary, like sewing, knitting, crocheting, and reading. On top of sitting during the job, it's even more sitting for these hobbies, which can make it terribly easy to gain weight, especially if your income permits you to eat out at restaurants a lot more than you used to. And restaurants often have portion sizes that are huge to satisfy even the customers who are doing a lot of physical labor for their jobs. This becomes a real problem because gaining weight is a serious health issue. You really need to do one of two things. One, incorporate more movement into your day intentionally, like the computer programmers and engineers I used to be friends with in my early 20s, who worked in cubicles at Cisco and such companies in the San Francisco Bay Area. They used to have gyms in their workplaces and go to work out after their jobs ended. Two, portion your meals to be 1/3 or half the size of what you used to eat to not eat too much. Or maybe you do both things. Incorporate movement into your day and control portion sizes to your meals. If you are enjoying my video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. If you're an introvert, you also probably like shopping online instead of in person. Try going in person to the store with your friends instead to get some walking in. Park farther away from the restaurant when you eat out so that you can walk the entire length of the parking lot before getting to the establishment. Bring your own food container and pre-save half the meal or 2/3 of it and eat only half to 1/3. Then you have the rest of the meal to take home. Or if you don't like leftovers, pre-portion what you won't eat from the meal and ask for a takeout box. Put it in there and give it away on your way home to somebody who's hungry on the street. Maybe ask the restaurant if you can just get half an order of the meal, which is usually more than half the price, and gives the restaurant better margins for their business to do well and stay in business. Socialize around hiking and walking instead of eating out. Use the Lazy Fit app on your phone. I have a friend who became a bookkeeper after being a waitress for decades. And soon after switching from a job that had lots of built in physical activity to one that was ultra sedentary, she gained 30 pounds. So it's not just remote stenographers who can benefit from this advice to beware of gaining weight. I'm preaching to myself as much as to you, my viewers. Losing weight is so much harder than gaining it.
Okay, So next time, I'm going to talk about how to handle mistakes on the job. Stay tuned.